Here's something you probably haven't heard about the AIDAmar. This ship just proved that German engineering isn't only about cars. After spending time researching this vessel and talking to passengers who've sailed on her, I discovered why this cruise ship has quietly become one of the most talked about ships in the AIDA fleet. What I found will change how you think about modern cruising. The AIDAmar launched in 2012 as part of AIDA's Sphinx-class ships, and she's been turning heads ever since. This isn't just another floating hotel. It's a carefully designed experience that balances relaxation with adventure. The ship carries around 2,194 passengers and has become known for something most cruise lines struggle with, creating an atmosphere that works for both party seekers and peace lovers. Let me start with something that surprised me about the accommodations. The AIDAmar offers 4 main types of staterooms, and each one tells a different story about what kind of vacation you're planning. The interior cabins are compact but cleverly designed, with modern furnishings and smart storage solutions that make the space feel larger than it actually is. These rooms prove that you don't need a window to have a comfortable cruise experience. The ocean view cabins take things up a notch with portholes or picture windows that frame the ever-changing seascape. What's interesting is how AIDA positioned these windows. They're placed to maximize natural light while maintaining privacy. The furniture is arranged to take advantage of the view, with seating areas that invite you to sit and watch the world go by. But here's where it gets really good: the balcony cabins. These aren't just rooms with outdoor space tacked on. The balconies are designed as true outdoor living rooms, with comfortable seating and enough space to actually use them. The glass railings provide unobstructed views while protecting you from wind. Many passengers say they spend more time on their balconies than anywhere else on the ship. The suites on AIDAmar are where the ship really shows off. These spacious accommodations come with separate living areas, premium amenities, and some of the best views on the ship. What sets them apart is the attention to detail. From the quality of linens to the thoughtful placement of lighting, everything feels intentional. Suite guests also get priority reservations for specialty restaurants and spa treatments. Now let's talk about something that makes or breaks any cruise: the food. The AIDAmar takes a different approach to dining than many cruise lines, and it's one that actually works. The main buffet restaurant, called Market Restaurant, operates more like a European market than a typical cruise buffet. Instead of steam tables filled with lukewarm food, you'll find cooking stations where chefs prepare dishes to order. The East Restaurant brings Asian flavors to the ship with a menu that goes beyond the usual suspects. We're talking about authentic preparations of Thai, Japanese, and Chinese dishes that would hold their own in any city restaurant. The chefs here clearly understand the cuisines they're representing, and it shows in every dish. For those craving Italian, the Casa Nova restaurant delivers with handmade pastas and wood-fired pizzas. The pizza oven is positioned where you can watch the process, and there's something mesmerizing about seeing a pizza go from raw dough to bubbling perfection in just a few minutes. The pasta is made fresh daily, and you can taste the difference. The Rossini restaurant serves as the ship's premium dining venue, offering refined European cuisine in an elegant setting. This is where the culinary team really stretches their creative muscles, presenting dishes that are both familiar and surprising. The wine list here is particularly impressive, with selections that complement the menu perfectly. Don't overlook the Buffalo Steakhouse if you're a meat lover. This isn't just another cruise ship steakhouse serving overpriced, underwhelming cuts. The steaks here are properly aged and cooked to order, with sides that actually enhance rather than just fill the plate. The atmosphere strikes the right balance between casual and special occasion. The bars on AIDAmar deserve their own mention because they're not just places to grab a drink, they're destinations in themselves. The Anytime Bar lives up to its name, serving everything from morning coffee to late-night cocktails. The bartenders here know their craft, and the drink menu includes both classics and creative originals. Moving to the outdoor spaces, the AIDAmar's pool deck is where the ship's personality really shines. The main pool area manages to feel spacious even when the ship is full, thanks to smart design that creates multiple zones. The pool itself is large enough for actual swimming, not just standing around, which is rarer on cruise ships than you might think. The adults-only area provides a refuge from the more energetic sections of the ship. This space includes its own pool, premium seating, and bar service that caters to guests looking for a more refined pool experience. The seating here is comfortable enough for extended lounging, with plenty of shade options for those who prefer to avoid direct sun. What impressed me most about the pool areas is how they handled traffic flow. Even during busy sea days, you don't feel like you're fighting for space or waiting in long lines for drinks. The multiple bars and service points keep things moving, and the layout naturally distributes crowds across different areas. The whirlpools on AIDAmar are strategically placed to offer both social and intimate settings. Some are positioned in the main traffic areas for those who enjoy people watching, while others are tucked into quieter corners for more private relaxation. The water temperature is consistently maintained at the perfect level for extended soaking. When it comes to activities, the AIDAmar offers something that many ships struggle with: options that appeal to different energy levels throughout the day. The fitness center is equipped with modern cardio and strength training equipment, positioned with ocean views that make workouts more enjoyable than your typical gym experience. The sports deck includes facilities for basketball, volleyball, and other court games. What's smart about the design is how these areas can be reconfigured for different activities throughout the day. Morning might see yoga classes, afternoon brings basketball games, and evening could feature dance lessons in the same space. The theater on AIDAmar hosts a variety of shows that go beyond the typical cruise entertainment. Yes, there are song and dance reviews, but you'll also find tribute acts, comedy shows, and even some more sophisticated theatrical productions. The acoustics in the theater are surprisingly good, and the sightlines ensure that even cheaper seats provide a good view. For those interested in learning while cruising, the ship offers lectures, cooking demonstrations, and cultural presentations that relate to the destinations being visited. These aren't just filler activities, they're genuinely informative and often help passengers get more out of their port visits. The spa and wellness facilities on AIDAmar reflect the growing trend toward health-conscious cruising. The spa menu includes both traditional treatments and some innovative options that you won't find at every cruise spa. The treatment rooms are spacious and well-appointed, creating an environment that actually feels relaxing rather than rushed. The thermal suite includes a sauna, steam room, and relaxation areas that provide a true wellness experience. What sets this apart from some cruise spas is the attention to maintaining the right atmosphere. It's quiet, peaceful, and designed for actual relaxation rather than just checking a box. Fitness classes on the AIDAmar go beyond the basic offerings you might expect. There are specialized classes for different fitness levels and interests, from high-intensity interval training to gentle stretching sessions. The instructors are properly certified and seem to genuinely enjoy helping passengers achieve their wellness goals. The wellness programming extends beyond just spa treatments and fitness classes. There are seminars on nutrition, stress management, and healthy living that provide practical information passengers can use long after their cruise ends. This holistic approach to wellness is becoming more common in cruising, and AIDAmar executes it well. Since this isn't an adults-only ship, families will find plenty to keep younger passengers engaged. The kids' club areas are designed with different age groups in mind, ensuring that toddlers aren't competing with teenagers for the same activities. The spaces are colorful and engaging without being overstimulating. The teen areas deserve special mention because they actually look like places teenagers would want to hang out. Too many cruise ships create teen spaces that feel like afterthoughts, but AIDAmar has clearly put thought into what this age group wants. There are gaming areas, comfortable seating for socializing, and activities that don't feel babyish. Family-friendly amenities throughout the ship show that AIDA understands traveling with children. From easily accessible family restrooms to dining options that work for picky eaters, the ship makes family cruising less stressful than it could be. The kids' pools are properly sized and positioned where parents can supervise while still enjoying their own space. The supervised activities for children are varied and educational, often incorporating themes related to the ship's destinations. Kids might learn about marine life before a snorkeling excursion or practice basic language skills before visiting a foreign port. It's entertainment that also serves as preparation for the broader cruise experience. The AIDAmar's itineraries focus primarily on the Mediterranean, with routes that include some of the region's most compelling destinations. Popular itineraries include the Western Mediterranean, taking in ports like Barcelona, Palma de Mallorca, and Civitavecchia for Rome. These aren't just quick stops. The ship typically spends enough time in each port for meaningful exploration. Eastern Mediterranean cruises on the AIDAmar often include Greek islands, Turkish ports, and sometimes ventures into the Black Sea. What's appealing about these itineraries is the mix of well-known destinations with some lesser-visited ports that provide a more authentic local experience. The shore excursions offered through AIDA cover the spectrum from gentle sightseeing tours to more adventurous activities. In Greek ports, you might choose between a traditional island tour or a hiking excursion to ancient ruins. The variety ensures that passengers with different interests and physical capabilities can find suitable options. What I appreciate about AIDAmar's approach to shore excursions is the inclusion of cultural immersion experiences. Instead of just hitting the major tourist sites, some excursions focus on local traditions, cuisine, or artisans. These provide insights into destinations that you simply can't get from a quick walk through the main tourist areas. Looking at the AIDAmar objectively, the ship excels in several key areas while having room for improvement in others. The strengths are significant. The ship feels modern without being sterile, offers genuine variety in dining and activities, and maintains a relaxed atmosphere that many passengers find appealing. The cabin design shows thoughtful attention to how people actually use cruise ship staterooms. Storage is adequate, the bathrooms are functional, and the overall layout makes sense. The public spaces flow well, reducing the crowded feeling that can plague some ships during busy periods. Where the ship could improve is in some of the finer details of service consistency. While the staff is generally friendly and helpful, there can be variations in service quality between different venues and times of day. This isn't unusual for cruise ships, but it's noticeable when you're paying attention. The entertainment offerings, while varied, sometimes feel like they're playing it safe rather than taking creative risks. The shows are professionally done and enjoyable, but rarely surprising or memorable. This is more of a missed opportunity than a serious flaw, but it's worth noting for passengers who prioritize entertainment. What truly sets the AIDAmar apart from competitors is its approach to creating a relaxed, European-style cruise experience. This isn't a ship trying to pack every possible activity into every available space. Instead, it focuses on doing fewer things well, with attention to quality over quantity. The ship's design philosophy emphasizes outdoor living and connection with the sea and destinations. The extensive deck spaces, multiple outdoor dining options, and emphasis on balcony accommodations all support this approach. It feels less like floating resort and more like a sophisticated way to explore interesting places. The AIDAmar's commitment to environmental responsibility also distinguishes it from many competitors. The ship incorporates energy-efficient systems and waste reduction programs that go beyond basic compliance requirements. For environmentally conscious travelers, this attention to sustainability can be a deciding factor. The cultural programming on the ship reflects AIDA's German heritage while remaining accessible to international passengers. This creates an atmosphere that feels distinctly European without being exclusionary. The result is a cruise experience that offers something different from the typical Caribbean party ship atmosphere. For business travelers or groups, the AIDAmar offers meeting facilities that can accommodate various event types. The conference rooms are equipped with modern audio-visual equipment and can be configured for different group sizes. These spaces work well for corporate retreats, family reunions, or other group events that want to combine business with pleasure. The event planning services available on the ship can handle everything from simple meetings to elaborate celebrations. The staff experienced in working with groups understands the unique requirements of shipboard events, from timing around port visits to managing group dining reservations. What makes the meeting facilities particularly appealing is their integration with the ship's other amenities. Groups can easily transition from business sessions to team-building activities, group dining, or entertainment options. This seamless integration makes the ship an attractive option for incentive travel or corporate events. The technical capabilities of the meeting spaces include high-speed internet access, which is crucial for business travelers who need to stay connected. While cruise ship internet can be expensive, the reliability and speed in the meeting areas are generally sufficient for business needs. Guest experiences on the AIDAmar consistently highlight several themes that reveal what the ship does particularly well. Many passengers mention the relaxed pace and lack of pressure to participate in constant activities. This creates an environment where you can truly unwind rather than feeling like you're missing out if you're not constantly busy. Service recovery stories from the AIDAmar show a crew that's empowered to solve problems rather than just following rigid procedures. When issues arise, and they do on every cruise ship, the staff generally responds with flexibility and creativity to find solutions that work for passengers. The dining experiences generate particularly positive feedback, with passengers frequently mentioning meals that exceeded their expectations. The variety of options means that even picky eaters or those with dietary restrictions can find satisfying choices throughout the cruise. Many guests specifically praise the ship's approach to port days, with well-coordinated excursions and helpful information about independent exploration options. The shore excursion staff seems knowledgeable about destinations and honest about which tours offer the best value for different interests. Repeat passengers often mention the consistency of their experiences across multiple cruises on the AIDAmar. This suggests that the ship has established systems and training that maintain quality standards over time, which isn't always the case in the cruise industry. The social atmosphere on the ship strikes a balance that appeals to both couples and solo travelers. There are opportunities to meet other passengers without the forced social activities that can make some people uncomfortable. The bar areas and public spaces naturally encourage interaction while still providing quiet spots for those who prefer solitude. Environmental initiatives on the AIDAmar go beyond what's required by international maritime law. The ship participates in ocean conservation programs and has implemented waste reduction measures that passengers can see in action. This commitment resonates with travelers who are increasingly conscious of their environmental impact. The AIDAmar represents a thoughtful approach to cruise ship design and operation that prioritizes passenger satisfaction over cramming in every possible amenity. It's a ship that understands its target audience and delivers an experience that matches their expectations and desires. For travelers considering the AIDAmar, the ship offers a compelling combination of modern amenities, diverse dining options, and itineraries that showcase some of the Mediterranean's most interesting destinations. While it may not have every bell and whistle found on megaships, what it does offer is executed with attention to detail and genuine care for the passenger experience. The value proposition becomes clear when you consider the total experience rather than just comparing amenity lists. This is a ship where you can have the cruise vacation you actually want rather than feeling overwhelmed by options you'll never use. That focus on quality over quantity makes the AIDAmar a standout choice in today's crowded cruise market.